guys? Today we're gonna do the episode of One Piece. I think the first, like the live action one. I think the first episode is fine. I mean, some of the adaptation stuff is a little and here's why. So it starts off with flashback of Golden Wanderer, and it's perfect. You see all these like characters like when they're young, and then he sees the great Treasure's mind, and he gets stabbed in the back, and he's like laughing. You know, it's perfect. And then, you know, Luffy gets stuck in the water, and then there. And I love Alvida, and she's like, and then she's like, uses like little thing of that to kill people, and then Kobe's just using the mop. But then here's things start to get a little problem. When Kobe reveals that Luffy is up there, it's in the boat, so yeah. Then they climb up the boat, and then they woke Alvida, and then he says, I wish had someone to see Kobe, and then he says, I think he's fat or something like that. But here's the thing, he doesn't like show bravery, he just like, he's like shy, that's all he does, and like, I don't know, I just don't feel like that's right. And then he punches Alvida up the ship, and then they go to Shell's town, and then this is really cool. There's some stuff that they do can't be cool. He meets up with like Mr. 11, I think, and he slashes him very easily. He even chopped his head and put it in a bag. It's really funny. But then stuff happens when Nami comes in. She's like, in this episode, like, instead of like being like, oh, maybe in the anime she sneaks in to reveal that, oh, it's not the treasure. No, she's like mostly in this, and she joins the crew. I don't know. Again, that doesn't seem right. So then she, so that she could become the Navy, and then, but then another thing that doesn't seem right, instead of like, oh, Zoro's been there for 3 months. No, it's like literally when Luffy comes in the story, and then like, but he still does the thing with like eating the dirty food, but he's still blacked up, and then he's Luffy's telling her about the crew, and then he meets Nami, and he's trying to find the Grand Line map, and then he meets Captain Organ Max and tells him, I got the Luffy got one of the crooks, and he's like, oh, I hate pirates. I hate Marines, which is like really good, just to, And then Nami tries to try to get the box, but then Captain Morgan realized it because Nami hit the Marines because it was the one who stole it. And then they go, I'm not joking here, they fly out the window, and then Luffy gets the swords and gets them out, and they slash some bad guys, and then Mr. Morgan does it. It's pretty cool, I like the action, but here's the problem. When they join the crew, they're like, oh, they're not pirates. It's just kind of like, come on, man. I could get it with Nami's thing, but Zoro, like, dude, when they first join in, he's like, I'm protecting you for the rest of my life, dude. Like, I don't know. But then, shoot, I forgot the character's name. What's it? I'm trying to remember his freaking name. Oh, no, not Captain. I think it was Hogan or something. I don't freaking know. Gets a gun on the ship, but then Kobe puts a black eye on him. He doesn't even show, like, again, his weakness, and he doesn't even fight with Luffy. He's just like, that is it. But, oh yeah, almost forgot, the origins. They do a really good job on the origins, but here's one problem. They don't fully do it. After Luffy gets his powers, it just ended in the first episode, and then we have to see it for the second episode, which is BS. Yeah, and they don't even show like fully of it. It's just like, oh, this, and then boom, and the origin boost that, do that. It's just annoying. And then, but then this is really cool. This is the greatest intro ever. They show like Buggy the Clown. I know that sounds insane, but like it's in the shadows, and then he reveal the light, and then this great music is da da da. He's like this, and then he's like talking, and he laughs like yeah, yeah. Like dude, that is so perfect. And yeah, the second episode will be good. Bye.